Hello everybody, welcome back. We have a Plat DPS Phoenix to review today. Hey, I know it's only been a little bit, but I've switched roles and I want to see what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm not getting enough finals and inting way too much. I only have a few hours on Phoenix, so I'm not sure what mistakes I'm making on Phoenix because I got really good stat lines, but no finals. Okay, interesting. As per usual, we don't really care about stat lines here. It's really difficult to actually get the information out of it that you need. So I wouldn't worry about it. Let's just see if there's any mistakes we can clean up. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So far, good. I think Jeff NATO is still good. Like an instant win condition? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is looking good for you guys so far. Why was your invis there? I don't know. Okay. Oh. That's just a lack of respect. What happened here? Yeah, this is just... You have to pay attention to your health bar a lot more when you're playing DPS than when you're playing like tank or something like that, just because it's literally smaller. And so when your health bar gets chunked like this, it's like, I need to back up. We just like don't respect that at all. That's not good. We gotta have some respect for the enemy team. Hopefully now that happened, now we change our thinking. Also, we did see the invis die right in front of us. So... we're not paying attention to that. That's not good. Okay, I like this. We're using high ground. There's no reason to drop down. Interesting.
And I was holding back. The shield never hurts. Let's save that.
Okay, I don't like this. Why are we on cart? Don't be on cart. I want a Phoenix to be standing up here, already on high ground, already making this thing regret his decision to play that character. So like, you're just wasting time here being on cart. Yep. See, look at that health bar. Look at this big juicy health bar. This should already be half. The whole time you've been standing on cart, you could have been putting this guy to half health. See, now we have to use all of our flight, and doesn't even matter, right? We're wasting so much time and energy. I think probably has ult here. He probably has ult. There we go. Yeah. Here it's like, so this should be a pretty clear indication, right? When you're standing here and they have an invis ult and you have an invis ult, it's like, well, nobody's gonna die, so why don't I take this opportunity to like get some high ground and use that time that nobody's going to die in anyway, and let's just jump up here, right? Let's go over here, let's get some high ground. Maybe we stand back here even. We could even go on a slight flank if we're really aggressive, right? But really, over here this is where you don't want to be. Like, this point specifically... This point specifically, there's these like two tiny alleyways that people get stuck in. And this is just brutal. Like, there's so much damage just barrels down here and you get destroyed. So if you're playing a DPS, you want to be up over here on high ground. You want to be up over here if you can. You want to be contesting this, right? You want to be contesting this hallway, because if the enemy team gets access to this, they get to shoot your whole enemy team. Or they get to shoot your whole backline, right? So you want to be up there. You want to be out of the way. You don't want to be here. Or you want to minimize the time here and just go straight in, right? Just like blast through and then be over here. But yeah, you definitely don't want to get caught in here, especially against like Squirrel Girl, which they have. So not good, not good. Hey, what's up, Falls? How's it going? Hey. Is Elsa's dream? Yeah, absolutely. So far, doing good. Hey, what's up, Give Bend? How's it going? Phoenix benefits so much from shooting. You need a machine gun every chance you get. Absolutely. Yeah, Elsa ult's terrifying. Okay, once again, we're kind of just like wasting time here. I want to see a little bit more aggressive play. Yes, already. Yes, good. I wish you were already here. Hope you're feeling better these days. I'm hanging in there. I apologize. I'm still stuffy. And... Oh, don't walk into that. Okay, this is... Now I'm seeing we're not using our right click enough. Your right click is for situations like this. You want to use it to punish tanks if they got too far. You can use it to cancel ults. You can use it to save your team. So if I see this, I'm like, oh man, she's about to die. I need to right click and stun this Thor to give my team some time. The fact that we like don't do that is really not good. We're not using one of Phoenix's like best abilities. Doing great, Grad. You're doing great. I'm feeling a little bit better. Hey, what's up, Charizard? How's it going? Hey, once again, I hope we go up to high ground. Yeah, just go up here. I know Phoenix is actually one of those characters that doesn't use the high ground as much as others, but it is nice. Oh. 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 I don't mind Phoenix on main as much as other characters. I think Phoenix actually kind of demolishes on main, but I think this is a little too much on main. There we go. Too much on main. So, yeah. This is not really where you want to be, and it's really not where you want to be AFKing. If you're not really fully paying attention at the beginning, this is a great way to completely lose all the first point. No bueno. Oh, boy. Like, that's literally all it takes. Now we've lost all the first point. Like, now you're... Especially on this map, it's like it's so easy to lose. Because recontesting on this map is just brutal. So if you're gonna play Phoenix and you want to recontest, this is the way to recontest. Up here, over here, down here. Because like right here, you're just gonna get spammed out. Like they have a Jeff, they have a Squirrel Girl, they have a Punisher, they have Thor, they have Penny. All of these things is just no bueno for you. I also just want to point something out real quick. You were over here. What that's going to do, like, look at what's going on right now, okay? Check this out. So if you look at the attention of the entire enemy team for this whole fight, every single one of them is free to just look here. All of them. Everybody can just look here. There's nothing else to even look at, right? But if you're here, if we have people here and here and here, now the enemy team has to look here and they have to look up here and they have to look up there, right? So now we're going to be splitting their attention, and that's going to work really, really, really well for your team. So make sure we're thinking about that, especially as a character like Phoenix, where she has access to high ground, and she is very demanding of the enemy team.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Okay. Interesting ults.
You are nothing.
What? Why? What's the point of ulting here? I don't understand why we ult. We just wanted the penny to be not here. So, I mean, it looked like they were scared of the penny or something. No, it's just not really a good use of your ult. Phoenix ult is actually like really good when you have combo potential, and without combo potential or a rocket on the enemy team, it's just kind of like, eh. All right, so yeah, if you need to use your flight to like do something with it, like it's. If we've seen a couple times now where you're like, I'm gonna panic and I'm gonna fly up, that's not really great. What you want to do, I guess that can work against specific characters that don't have a lot of movement abilities. Thor can chase you down regardless, so I would rather you use it to like get to a health pack and get to team instead of just going straight up, right? It's just not really useful. Yeah. Okay, so we did great on offense, and now we're on defense, and we're staggering really, really hard. So what do you do in this situation? What you want to do is you want to find a corner. You want to stand on that corner and wait for your team to show up. And we definitely don't want to be contesting Squirrel Girl trying to come out of an area. High ground is best ground. Up here would be nice. Something else, remember when we were on attack, right? When we were on attack, we were looking at this scenario and we were saying, hey, like, don't stand. Hang on. When we were on attack, we were saying, hey, like, don't stand here, right? Like, this is a death sentence. So we also said you want to be up here so that way you can contest this. But now the reverse is true. Now you want to be up here so you could come out here. And then you put pressure on the high ground. And if they give it to you for free, you put pressure on their supports back here, right? So the reverse is also true. This is why it's really nice to come in here, grab this high ground, and try to fight out of there. Now, a lot of this mostly is just due to that first stagger in the very beginning. We weren't really paying too much of attention. Something happened, we were standing out in the open, we died, and our team hasn't recovered since. So, what do? This is a perfect example of what do we do, okay? Our tank just died. Our support just died. There's no chance we're getting through here. There's probably not enough time to contest. So we have two options here, right? We can either run in and die, or we can back out and wait for our team. This is how staggers happen. This is like one way that staggers happen. So what I want you to do here is be like, okay, that's gone. I'm going to stand over here. Literally going to go stand over here. And I'm not going to do anything. And then hopefully your team, your support's going to walk out this corner and see like, okay, I can either run in by myself or I can go stand with the Phoenix. And your tank is going to go, okay, I can run in by myself or I can stand with the Phoenix. So that's what you want to do. You want to come over here. I'm going to stand. Hopefully that's what we see. Okay, kind of, but we're not in the right spot. See, but now, this is not good. The spot actually really matters. I'm glad we didn't go in, but now, check this out. This is a valley of death, right? Now it's like, the difference between this position here and this position here is we can retreat. Here, if we want to retreat, we either have to go into this hallway, we'll wrap all the way around and then go up here and go down, right? Very likely to get chased down. Or we have to walk across this and have 6 people on the enemy team shooting us while we do it. Not a great plan, right? Whereas if we're standing back here in the right spot, hey, look, they're attacking. My team was stupid or didn't spawn or something. I need to back up. I can just back up. I have all the options in the world to back up. So picking a spot to stand in is really good. Hope that doesn't turn out. Oh, now we're using our flight. Oh, no. That's a bad habit. Look, we can't retreat. We can't retreat. Oh, we stagger.
You thought you could kill Jean Grey?
Oh, it's so bad. Okay. Taking high ground. Why are we not shooting? Like, if you're going to go up here, we have to shoot. Come up here, and what this is going to do is you're gonna start shooting over here, and they're going to turn and start shooting at you, and that's going to relieve pressure over here. That's like what Phoenix is great at doing. What rank is this? This is Plat 3. So high gold, low plat, I believe.
I've come back from way worse.
So welcome back, cards. It's been a while. How you doing? Free penny nest too, absolutely. Yeah. I feel like we're not shooting much. We're spending a lot of time like moving around and not shooting. Here we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no. Oh, we're panicking. No, just stay there and shoot. Oh, we get so lucky. I'm 1 game out of GM2. Thanks for your coaching. Oh, yo, let's go. Hopefully you get it soon. Good stuff. The enemy's gotten to our heads, I think. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Once again, no reason to be here. Why don't you be up here already starting to put pressure out? So the way you want to think about high ground, I kind of made a little video on this recently, but you want to use high ground. There we go. This is much better. You want to use the high ground, and the only time that you want to leave high ground is if you're forced off of it, either because there's no more targets or you get pressured off. This would be an example of pressured off. Kind of gonna have to respect the squirrel. Oh, shoot this. Jeff. Interesting. I am trying to be back. My throat still hurts. I'm having a really hard time talking.
Behold the god of thunder!
No.
Judge, jury, executioner!
So, a lot of mistakes here. We're going to try to keep it simple, though. We're going to bring it back to the things that you can do, right? Number 1 is we talked about staggering, how it works, how to stop it. Number 2, we're going to stop doing that float straight up and then float back down. Really bad habit. Let's not do that. And then number 3, we're going to try to use high ground. Let's just focus on those 3 for now, and I think you'll be all right. So we're already in a better spot. Yep, this is not good. Not good. Don't do this. Oh. Whenever you are on a high ground, you want to be ADing. Okay, I don't know if you've played a lot of competitive shooters or anything like that before, but the concept of AD is you press A and then you press D and you press A and then you press D. It sounds very stupid when you say it like that. It's not. It's just what that does is it moves your hitbox, okay? And it's constantly moving your hitbox. So you're standing up here. Here. Let me press M. You press AD. You press AD, and then you kind of dash dance with it, right? You move in and out. And this is gonna make you harder to hit. And since you're already moving, if you take damage, you're like, oh, I don't want to stop taking damage. You shoot to here, right? And then you go back this way. So just AD, AD, keep it moving. You never want to stop moving. This is this is really sad because this is 2 fights now on defense that we've just like thrown the first point, which is such a stronghold. This is another reason why Rocket is actually really good, because in low elo, Rocket could just make up for mistakes like this. That whole time you guys would have been fighting 6v6. Hey, we already talked about this. Where do we want to contest from? Here, up here, down here. Oh, since we're talking about ADing as well, whenever you're doing your practice routines, you know, when we're in the practice range, we're shooting Luna, stuff like that, you need to also be ADing. You need to also be moving around and making yourself hard to hit, because practice range is no bueno if you're just standing there, because it's just not realistic. You're just going to get... Oh... You gotta wait. Oh, we portaled. Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. This is just like full on stagger mode. Oh, nobody contest. Okay, now you just want to run towards point. Just run towards point. Stagger him. Right click. There you go. Oh, don't stay in the choke point. Oh. And whenever you're playing against heavy spam from the enemy team, Squirrel Girl, Jeff, an enemy Phoenix, Punisher, Hawkeye, Namor, like, we gotta stop staying in the choke points. Pass through and get to high ground. Right here, so this is another prime example of like what we saw earlier when we were talking about this, right? Where it's like, I can't go in by myself. I need to position at the right spot. I think over here is fine. I think up here is great. I don't think you should push farther back, or farther at all. Please don't push up. Please don't push up, because this is exactly why. Now we've already used stuff. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. That just comes with time and using the Phoenix ult. Something you could do is actually just fly around with Phoenix ult in the practice range. It's kind of fun. Okay, we're down a support already. Yep, absolutely. Good lord. See? So what can you do? As I'm glad that we're not walking into it. That's great. But one step farther is to actually go over here and relieve the pressure, right? It's just like, I don't know if you've messed with, you know, water pressure at all in your house. If there's a giant pipe and it's just spewing water, you can try really hard to like put your hand over it and you're just going to get sprayed in the face and you're just going to keep spewing water. Or you can go to another faucet and you could turn on the water over there, right? And then that's going to divert some of the water that way. And then this one's going to be less. And then you do it again with another faucet. And then there's going to be less. It's the same exact thing, right? Right here, giant water pressure. It's all just, you know, Squirrel Girl nuts in your face, okay? So don't stand here. Come over here. Turn on the other valve. Like, relieve some pressure. You start shooting from over here. Now this penny is going to look this way. Or the squirrel is going to look this way. And now all of a sudden, people can walk out of here.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
These mechanical ratchets. The spider nest is no more.
A fool has revealed themselves.
We must and shall save the world. I still want you.
Once again, let's just go to high ground, relieve some pressure. Here we go. Now there's a Thor in our back line. This is like great for us.
Can't catch me.
It seems like we're having some ping. That's not good.
Your dog is suffering.
Yeah, so this is something you want to use Phoenix's right click for. It's like if you right click Thor right here, if you right click Thor right here, he dies. And you guys probably win the point. I would have went Winnow and sniped the squirrel. I mean, that works too.
It's spider time! Or a dagger. He's stopped in their tracks.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, once again, in here, we have full access to the nest. We can shoot it. We'll take no damage because we have cover. We can push forward and like just avoid all this nonsense. Yeah, so Bucky, you can do close range off angles. You can't flank, you can't go deep, you can't really go on high ground, but you can do a little bit. Also, when you're doing that, your main threat as Bucky is I'm going to pull somebody into my team and my whole team's going to jump them and kill them, right? But when you're off angling, you're by yourself, or maybe like you have two people, so your main threat is not as threatening anymore.
Jury, executioner.
Or do I have a phone call? Give me a second, I'm sorry. Yeah, that fixed. Okay, onward we go. So what happens here? We're just like not really with our team. Part of Phoenix is your positioning. Like you do need to be closer. You need to be taking like kind of aggressive off angles. What this does is it. First of all, we already talked about what it does to the enemy team, right? We're pulling their attention away. We're putting pressure on their tanks. What this does to your team, just from a positioning standpoint, right, is you have a hidden advantage and a hidden disadvantage. If you're back here, where are your supports? Your supports are here and wherever Loki is. Here, somewhere over here, right? Behind them. Right? Where are they looking? They're looking here, they're looking here, they're looking here, this way. So if you want to get healing from them, don't yell at them. Don't go this way, because you're not going to get any healing. If you stand here, that's where you get healing. See? Because if you're standing over here and you start to take damage, you can back up to cover, right? You'll stop taking damage because of the cart. And your team is already looking this way, and they can help you. But instead, we start taking damage, we back up. We try to go this way, and we don't go to any piece of cover. We don't go to any healing. And
Reborn again.
oh, kill him! Oh, kill him! Oh, nice.
It's spider time!
Ew.
Final 10 seconds.
All right, hang on. Maybe we get. Wow, that is. Oh, that's so unfortunate. High ground! High ground! He's. Oh, now you kind of can't. But still, if you stand here, it's harder for the Thor to shoot at you. Yeah. And you get an easier sight line. And we don't get hit. There we go. High ground. No, don't drop back down. Well, I guess you have to. Okay. So a lot of stuff there. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. We went over a lot, but try to keep it simple with those first 3 that we talked about. Anyway, that's it for this VOD review. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. Catch you in the next one. Bye.